that those things that remove the dust from your windshield can also be used in the rain? Yeah, I found that out. Also, the next person to tell me next time it rains, oh, we need it, is gonna lose a hand. I'm over it. I know it. I get it. We live in a desert. I get it. So I cut myself on accident. Specify on accident, or else people give me pamphlets, you know. But yeah, I cut myself in the most California way possible, cutting an avocado. Apparently, avocado hand is a real thing here. Yeah, I said that at a show, and like 6 people showed me their scars. It was quite gnarly. And I can say gnarly because I live in California. Right. And the only way it could have been more California would be like if it happened on the beach while I was smoking weed with a mountain lion. Somehow that has to be in there. But I'm handling it in a very California way, which is to blame it on Mercury and retrograde.
Oh, fuck.
I'm joking. No, I wouldn't. I don't go for any of that. I don't for, crystals. I don't do that. I met a woman who had this lovely crystal necklace, a little rainbow of crystals, and she said, "It's my chakras." And I'm glad she said something, because I was going to ask if they were infinity stones.
Nice.
Where's my nerds? Thanos, glove, snap. Yeah, because I have more faith in the Marvel universe than in the real universe. I've seen more proof of the Marvel universe. Let's see. So, I am single. What? No, really, I'm single. I was single during the whole pandemic, and people were like, "Don't you wish you had a man around, to quarantine with?" I don't need a man. I can do anything. I have tools for anything a man can do. Okay, let me show you my favorite one. Hang on a second.
Hell yeah.
Womanizer.
There it is. There we go. That is. Who needs a man?
Fuck
Right?
yeah.
Yeah, so look at full length. Yeah, big time.
I feel
It's funny. All of my old quarantine Zoom jokes are coming back to me now. Very strange. We all became prop comics during the
Turn yours off.
Sorry? Oh, I thought I heard you. Sniper hecklers, man. What are you gonna do? So yeah, I am single. I'm single and I don't care.
Yeah.
Okay, I used to care. I used to be like, I'll never find the perfect man. Now I'm like, I'll never find a man perfect. I want my obituary to say neighbors noticed a funny smell.
Oh.
Is that dark? A little dark? Okay. I can't die alone soon enough.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, here, hon, I'll go get it.
Little darker, wasn't it?
Okay.
I like it.
Yeah, I was locked down alone
What?
18 months. That is longer than most
No.
relationships I've had. Okay. At the end of it, I was like, we should see other diseases.
Is that you, MJ?
Ah.
Did you know there is a Tinder for diseases? Yeah, it's called Tinder. I tried the Tinder, and I'm old enough to call it the Tinder. Yeah, I tried it. I got gefilte fished. That's catfish, but for Jews. Okay. Yeah, my name is Amanda Cohen. No relation.
Nice.
Not related to any Cohens, stop asking. People ask me how come there's so many Jews named Cohen. I looked it up. Apparently Cohen is Hebrew for Smith. Actually, true thing is I'm actually an atheist, you guys.
Oh.
Nothing. Okay. I got an awe from D. I never know what I'm gonna get when I say that. One time I was in a live human show. I said I was an atheist, and the guy in the back went, "Preach!" That is literally the opposite of what I am saying. And he goes, amen. I go, again, we are not communicating here. I want to open a restaurant designed to make people question their religion. Not the way Denny's does every day. I'm talking about like truly fundamentally question your religion. Like, excuse me, I ordered soup and I got spaghetti. Oh, well, the kitchen works in mysterious ways. Yeah. I ordered pancakes and it's just one pancake. It was supposed to be a pancake trinity. Is it? Why is it so dark in here? These are like 15-watt bulbs. Oh, we don't believe in a higher power. We call this restaurant agnostics. Slogan is Yahweh.
Oh, honey, no.
Oh, honey, oh my God. Here's a fun fact though. Looking like this, you guys, I started turning gray when I was 13, mostly in front for some reason. I know, high school was fun. And then somewhere along the line, I developed this reverse Bride of Frankenstein thing. That's natural. I didn't do that. That's just, I'm like a negative skunk.
Natural.
Yeah.
Hot.
I also got Grandpa Munster going on. I know, right? Look, on a scale of 1 to B. Arthur, I'm at about a mod right now.
Oh.
You're only as old as your references, kid.
Oh.
Uh,
My goodness.
But the flip side, the good side here, I have never gotten a dick pic, you guys. Not soliciting. Put your phone out, take your phone out of your pants.
Hope
It's just-
springs eternal.
Yeah, no, I don't. I don't want dick pics.
Oh.
Hint, none of us do. I'm not interested in boners I didn't help build, you know? Send me a photo you already had. I have nothing to do with that. I can't take credit for that. That's a you problem. You know, I take pride in my work, you know? USA, I made that. I need that sense of accomplishment, you know? So I've never gotten a dick pic, but I have gotten dick emoticons. Not emojis, none of this eggplant bullshit. Emoticons, you know, that's where the guy types out like 8 equals capital D. There it is in your chat. Yeah. That is some straight up AOL dick is what that is. That is CompuServe dick. That dick has dial-up. Some guys, I got to tell you, they're not even worth all of the equals. You know, those guys are just like B equals D. You know that look.
Oh my God.
Or a B minus.
Damn.
Well, where is it? There it is. B minus. You know that look. Ladies, we've all run into a few of those.
Oh my.
And if the guy's really excited, he'll add -O, -O, -O.
Oh.
It'll come. Binary ejaculate, if you will. Yeah. I'm sorry, was that premature? Oh. All right, that's all I'm gonna subject you to tonight. Thank you.
Amanda Cohen, everybody. Give it up for Amanda. Crushing it. Absolutely.
Amanda.
And incorporating the chat. I've never seen anyone incorporate the chat into their Zoom sets. That was the first for me. Dude, shout out to Karen Levin for the awesome tip. Karen, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. I got some questions as to why CJ isn't here. I am not answering any questions about CJ.
What did you do to him?
You'll have to ask him that. He is what's that?
I said, why is he there?
Yeah, he just actually joined. I don't know. That was like really weird. It's like he's watching or something. But
Pervert.
We have 71 people here. You know, if we got $5 tip from every single person here, we'd be doing quite well for ourselves. But of course, that never happens. And you know, we like to keep this show free, but we can only do that through the generous support from viewers like you. I like to say we're like a fucked up version of PBS. I say that almost every week. It's true.
All BS, no P.
All right. Are you guys ready for your next comic?
Yeah.
It's been nothing but
Absolutely.
greatness. Nothing but greatness. And this guy is a favorite of this show. He's a favorite of mine. We've had our troubles in the past, you know, but we've moved past those troubles and now we're the best of friends. I really like this guy a lot, and I know you will too. Give it up for Brain Damage, everybody.
Brain
Yeah,
Brain
right.
Damage.
Hey, yo, how's it going? Yeah, my name is Brain Damage, but I am an educator. I know what you're thinking. Fucking oxymoron, right? But just saying I'm an educator is kind of just a fancy way of saying I'm hella poor, but I still get love in the streets. You know what I mean? Like, for example, I was shopping the other day and I seen one of my students' moms, and she looked at my basket. She was like, "Oh, Taco Tuesday, huh?" And I was like, "Yep." And she was like, "I got a pink taco for you." And I was like, "Lady, I'm not eating that thing in a public restroom, but I will put my carne asada in there. I might put some sour cream on the side." But I didn't know she had guacamole on that tortilla. I was like, "Damn it. Fuck it. You might as well flip you over, see if we could get some refried beans."
Oh,
But I love working with kids. The younger ones are hilarious, bro. I went to the first year that I ever worked with kindergarten. As a matter of fact, I was a teacher of first grade, but I used to see these kindergartners on the yard, and I noticed that one looked very familiar, like a girl that I used to date in high school that lived across the street from the school, right? So I was like wondering if that's her daughter. So I tried to be funny. I was like, hey Ruby, what's your mom's name? And she was like, Mama. And I thought it was kind of funny, right? So I was like, well, what's your dad's name? And she was like, Papa. And I was like, damn it. So I couldn't figure it out that way. So I seen when they picked her up, I was like, oh, okay, that is her mom, right? But her dad she looked nothing like her dad, but she did look a little familiar. And then, so the next day I get a supply run, and then I was like, oh, snap. No wonder she looked familiar. And so I was like, hey, Ruby, can you say Amazon driver? Because Papa is not the daddy. He is not the father. No.
Oh, fuck, Brain.
I don't know, man. You know what I mean? And then so I was taking these kids to enrichment, because enrichment is my lunch hour, right? And on the way, one of my students, he says, Mr. Damage, I'm allergic to science. And I was like, I got the emergency backpack with the EpiPen right here. It's all good. You know what I mean? Popped him a couple times. I didn't know you was only supposed to do it once, and it was like supposed to be in the thigh. You know what I mean? I was like, I'm not touching no little boy's thigh. But I guess it was frowned upon because I hit him 5 times in his left arm. So they weren't happy with that. You know what I mean? But I wasn't gonna let him fuck up my lunch break. I was trying to go across the street and see. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. These kindergartners I got now, though, that they are amazingly hilarious. I had Dr. Rosie. Dr. Rosie one day sets up all these toys that she's setting up a store, right? And I'm coloring, and she's like, Master Damage, you watched my store, and these are for sale, these are not for sale, these are not for sale, these are not for sale. Hardly nothing was on sale, right? And we got a new student. He's a little Russian student, Danny, right? And he's got his little accent. So he comes through and he's like, Mr. Damage, I want to buy this. Rosie said that's not for sale, right? And he was like, then I want to buy this one. That one's not for sale either. What this for sale? I was like, I don't know if she didn't say nothing about this thing, right? It was the couch to her dollhouse. So he buys it, takes off. Here comes Dr. Rosie. Mr. Damage, what did you sell? I was like, I sold that couch to Danny. So it's like, why did you sell that? I needed it. I was like, you said all these things were not for sale. He was asking for these. You wouldn't sell it to him. So that one was on sale. He wanted to. She was like, I'm going to tell your mother. I was like, I wish you could, but you know what I mean? She was like, well, why don't I tell your father? I was like, same thing. And she was like, oh, let me guess. They're dead. I was like, they sure are, but I do wish you could tell them because I miss them a whole bunch, right? She looked me dead in the face and said, well, I didn't know them, so I won't miss them, and took off. I was like, fuck, man, she got a point, but her Dr. Rosie's bedside manner is trash. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucked up, man. Yeah. So, and so the other day, Daniel tells me, right? He comes up to me, he says, Mr. Damage, I fear nothing, but you do. I was like, yeah, I do. I was like, what is it? I said, I have a fear of heights. He looked at me kind of confused. What is heights? I said, that's like if I was stuck on the roof right now, I'd be kind of scared that I was going to fall off, right? And he looked at me and rolled his eyes like, no, real sir. I sent here 6 hours from California. And I was not scared. I was like, oh, wow, that's impressive. You know what I mean? And so he said that he ran to the house. He said the bear ran that way, right? I was like, well, I'm glad you got away. And he looked at me, he kind of did like that people's eyebrow. It's like, no, bear get away, not myself. I was like, oh shit. This little 5-year-old just basically punked me. You know what I mean? I was like, it's cool, dude. You ain't got to get like loke up on me. It's all right. You know what I mean? I was like, now I'm scared of you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I did have one. This was last year. He was in kinder, right? Now he's in first grade. And it was like my maybe my third week working at this new school. And he tried to kick at me. And I was like, little buddy, you can't kick me. You know what I mean? And he was like, but I was just playing. And I was like, I know you're just playing, but that's not cool. That's, you know what I mean? Explained it to him, all good. So we go to recess. A little while later at recess, he comes up to me sobbing, Mr. Damage, I'm having a bad day. I said, what's wrong, buddy? He was like, first, I lost my paper airplane over the fence. And then you really hurt my feelings when you told me I couldn't kick you. It was going to be so funny for my friends. I was like, oh, little buddy, it was going to hurt you a lot worse when my reflexes would have kicked you back. You know what I mean? Shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, but I'm glad you was doing it for funniness, because I mean, it's pretty awesome that you're 5 and you already understand that comedy is pain. You know what I mean? I try to give him a high five. I said, awesome possum. That fool looked at me and it was like, Mr. Damage, possums suck. I was like, oh shit, my bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we know what you mean.
Oh, sorry. I was looking at the time. My bad. All right, so you know, sometimes these kids get on my nerves, leads me to drink, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So I'm drinking with my wife, and we like to watch comedy when we drink, right? And so whatever we're watching, I think we were watching that Harley Quinn. That Harley Quinn is funny as fuck, right?
Right.
And it ended, and so I was like, well, what should we try next? And my wife was like, we should try that new orgy. And I was like, what? are you serious? And she was like, Yvonne Orgy, her HBO special, Insecure, Molly. I was like, HBO's bringing back real sex for an insecure couple, so they're giving them Molly on their first orgy. This is going to be the best weekend ever. Yeah. I got the Molly that night, y'all. My wife, Molly, whopped me right upside my head. How you think I got the name Brain Damage? Thank y'all. That's my time. Appreciate
Brain,
you.
give it up for Brain, everybody. Crushing it, loving that Brain. We got you're still repping the Niners stuff, which is cool. Shout out to all the Niners fans out there. Lost a tough one today.
Got to.
Yeah, they'll be back. It was a really
props to the Eagles though. They
did a good job.
So
it was a tough game. It was funny. Sammy said that you sounded like Stitch from Lilo and Stitch when you did the Russian accent, which like you totally did. That was the funniest Russian accent I've ever heard. You sound like Stitch. But shout out to Sammy for the awesome tip, by the way, and also Collins Customs Inc. for the awesome tip. If you guys need your car custom painted, check out Collins Customs. I have no idea where they're located, but you got a car, so you can drive there. Just Google them. Thank you for the support.
Wait, why we have sponsorship now?
I guess technically we are sponsored by Collins Customs. Yeah.
How much did they pay
That's
you
what
to
happened
say
when we
that?
held on for one
I
more
cannot
show.
reveal the amount, but it was
Too much.
yeah, probably too much. All right.
No such thing as too much.
We're still clinging on to 62 people after Brain set. So no, that was awesome, Brain, and it was awesome. So your next comic, this guy, he's really funny, and he really loves doing these shows. And I know I've seen some of his live stuff, and he's just great on stage. So catch him. I think he's located in Texas. Give it up for Jack Shoots, everybody.
Hey,
Jack
everybody.
Shoots.
Hey, everybody. Oh,
Here he
man.
is.
Amanda's set was awesome. It was giving me flashbacks because I speak instant messenger too. I'm very familiar with that. So I just got back from New York and I saw Harry Potter on Broadway, and it's based in the future. And it's funny because they make Malfoy and Harry have kids, and they're both gay for each other, which I'm 100% for that. It's a little fucked up though, because they call the show Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. Like, that's not cool. That's not cool at all. I guess they let J.K. Rowling name it. I'm not sure. I was in New York though, for real, and I performed at an open mic, and it was like in the basement of a restaurant with like 12 angry white dudes, and I was just like, did I sign up to do comedy or a QAnon support group? I'm a little confused. I think it was QAnon. I've been doing lots of outdoor shows and comedy on Zoom because unfortunately laughter and COVID are both contagious. Interesting fact about laughter, also comes from a lab in China. Masks are kind of like condoms though. Like, if you ask me to wear one, I'll wear one for your protection. If you say you don't really mind, now I'm wondering like who you've been with. If you say you've never worn them and you don't believe in viruses, well, now I'm wearing two and hitting it from the back for safety. If you find those last two jokes in poor taste, you should get that checked out. You might actually have the COVID. I've been having kind of a rough winter. I was listening to a lot of sad music like Waylon Jennings and Elliott Smith, and I started getting targeted ads for weighted blankets and shotguns. I was like, fuck you, Google. I wasn't going to do it. I was just thinking about it. No, but I've been on lots of Zoom meetings. I'm sure if you're on this, you've been on them, and they have these silly filters like eyebrows and lips. I put in a request. I've been doing all these work meetings. I go, Zoom, can you create a filter that makes it look like I give a fuck? My bosses are starting to notice. They didn't, and now I'm on fucking Zoom performing for you guys. I lost that job. I don't work there anymore. So I tried BetterHelp. It is true, I was feeling down, and I tried BetterHelp online therapy. And their whole shtick is it's cheaper than traditional therapy, but for me, it's still a little too expensive. So my friends and I, we share a login like Netflix. Sometimes it gets confusing though. I think this week we're discussing my Mexican mother and how she made me wear those floral print dresses to school. I said, "Ay, mami, no me gusta." That one's silly. That one's silly. A little bit about me. I've been married for 7 years, so performing on this is a lot like my sex life. My wife's asleep in the other room while I'm on Zoom with strangers. It only lasts a few minutes, and if I do good enough, I'm going to share it with my friends. My wife looks amazing, and I look like this. So every time we eat fine dining, they always assume I'm her brother. I'm autistic, and it's my birthday. I really like sweets too, so I just play along. I'm just like, cake and ice cream. And they bring it. They bring it every time. They bring it. So we have 3 daughters, and the oldest of my 3 daughters is learning about money. And she keeps asking questions about how expensive our house is. Now I live in Texas, so I finally told her, and she was just like, "Wow, Dad, how did you get $200,000? And I go, "Well, sweetie, there used to be 4 of you." And I told her, I don't care. I don't have children. I don't have children. I don't have children. I don't want them. My wife and I are child free, but we live in Texas. It's a little tough. So we had a pregnancy scare, and for 4 days, 4 whole days, we thought we were gonna have kids, and we're like, "Oh shit, we should have bought a 2-story house in case I need to push her down the stairs." I live in Texas. You got to get creative down here. Also, my wife wrote that joke, so I'm allowed to say it. Totally true. I don't have any stairs here. Y'all relax. But she's great. She laughs at everything. I remind myself that every time I get naked. But her family's from Virginia, and we did a trip to Virginia recently. And her dad was giving us the do's and don'ts to start with Virginia. He goes, "Whatever you do, don't go to Sam's hot dog stand. Sam is a pedophile." And I was just like, why would I go to Sam's hot dog stand? Sounds like he sure knows his way around a wiener, right? Then I started to think about it. I was like, did they make him work at the hot dog stand? Is this like an idle hand situation? This is me making a hot dog, not whatever that lady's thinking. But Virginia was cool. Almost everyone could read. We're hanging out with Uncle Steve. He's just staring at the paper, and he goes, "This goddamn Obama. First they give him the Nobel Prize, and now they're naming Old Military Road after him." And go, "Steve, it's now pronounced Barracks. It's barracks." He didn't get it. Some of y'all didn't either. Must be a big Virginia crowd. I don't blame you. Don't blame you. Don't blame you. But back in Texas, there's this idea that the French hate Texas, and I'm here to tell you that's absolutely not true. My brother married a French girl. I had the luxury of traveling to France over the summer. I went to multiple cities. You tell them you're from Texas, and they go, "Oh, Texas, bang, bang, shoot, shoot." And I was just like, wow, they've heard of our schools. We're famous. Who knew? Who knew? I've been very introspective this week, and I realized that all objects in this world fall into 2 categories: things that can fit in your butt and things that can fit in your butt easily.
Oh dear.
That's just me. Oh, dear. That's just me. That's fine. That's fine. I did also realize that if you only have one arm, string cheese, it's just cheese. That one's a thinker. It's a little complicated. People say kids don't want to work these days. That's absolutely bullshit. I was a kitchen manager for many years, and I had my crew on lockdown. I did all the things my favorite managers did. I showed up on time, I treated everyone with respect, and I sold them weed after the shift. Quarters are for closers. Well, more like grams and dime bags, but I'm sure you guys get it. Like a Glenn Gary, Glenn Ross, kind of thing. But when I was younger, I used to have this problem with alcohol. I didn't know if it was on the wagon or off the wagon. I just knew I hit a station wagon and fled the scene. Apparently the police don't like that. They're not big fans of that. They don't like that at all. But I used to drink so much that when I quit, my liquor store launched a GoFundMe. I think I gotta make it. Now I'm California sober. You guys are from Cal. You guys should know California sober, right? That's where you stop drinking alcohol and start smoking dicks. It's much better for your liver. It's much better. Although I think I'm starting to get lockjaw. I'm not sure what's better.
Oh Oh my goodness.
This show's packed. It's loaded. It's more loaded than a gun on the set of the movie Rust.
Oh, too soon. Too soon.
Too soon. This is a true story, 100% true. When I was 18, I was driving at night and I was trying to stay awake, and I fell asleep and I wrecked my car, but I was also masturbating. This is real.
Wow.
I was in the middle of nowhere and I hit the only car within like 4 miles. It's the only time I've ever regretted hitting it from the back. Now, I can poll the audience. Is it wrong that I decided to finish before checking on the other car? I was just like, I'm sorry, ma'am. Here's my information. It's a little sticky. But now I have this dumb insurance kink where, like, anytime people talk about insurance, I start to get hard. Like, if I'm ever having trouble in the bedroom, I make my wife dress up like that insurance lady. Like, I see flow and it's time to go. All state and I'm all stiff. And my favorite, that gecko makes my guy grow. That's just how I live. That's just how I live. No, but my wife and I, we were getting in that love languages thing that's super popular. And I discovered that mine are gifts of affirmation and touch. So my wife bought me a massage. Now, not only was it my first massage ever, but I was the massage therapist's very first customer. Neither of us had any idea what we were doing. It was like boxers on, boxers off. She asked me what kind of pressure I wanted. I said somewhere between an SAT test and first date. Then I was like, no, wait. How about peeing in an open urinal? She couldn't relate. She couldn't relate. We agreed on meeting your girlfriend's parents. It's true. I'll end it on this. I think white people are ruining tacos, and here's why. I will not stand idly by while we teach our children that fried chicken and poblano ranch is a taco. That's a motherfucking wrap, and you all know it. That's the real CRT. It's not critical race theory. It's Caucasians ruining tacos. CRT. You should take that with you. All right, thank you. Bye. Thank you so much.
Jack shoots everybody. He barely remembered my name. That's really flattering.
I don't know how to say it.
Just like the rest of us.
You did a fantastic job, though. That was really hilarious. Thank you so much for that. And thank you to Nico and CJ and Nico. Thank you guys so much for the awesome tip and always supporting the show and stuff. And yeah, it's good to be back. You know what I mean? And I love the action that's going on in the chat right now. That's really cool. We found out that Ruth is from Virginia originally, which we did not know about Ruth. And it makes sense because, you know, they say Virginia is for lovers. So that kind of makes sense there, knowing Ruth.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go. You guys ready for your final comic tonight? I think this is the final comic. I may have booked another, but you know, for all purposes at this time, this is the final comic. And let's see here.
You said that last week.
This guy is so committed to his craft. Dude, shout out to John Boney. Bound, I think, for the awesome tip. Thank you, John. This guy is so committed to his craft that he made his own background for this show. And I think it's better than the official background, which I made. So this guy is hilarious. Give it up for Ruben Anthony, everybody.
Ruben.
Thank you, Vahe. A lot of great faces tonight. So, did anyone catch the Niners game today?
Too soon.
If you did, you caught more than the 49ers did. Hoo. I've been thinking about football a lot lately, especially with like political correctness. Like how we keep renaming all these football teams. Like Native Americans were so offended that they replaced Washington Redskins with the Commanders. Yeah, General Custer was a commander. I don't think the Native Americans will stand for that. Yeah, they should sue. What last minute jokes here, people? What about the Cleveland Indians? You know, now they're called the Cleveland Guardians. What are they guarding? No one's trying to break into Cleveland. If anything, people are trying to break out. Then there's the Houston Texans. No, actually, they're fine. I've seen their passing game. There's nothing offensive about them.
That's a football joke.
But you know what? What about the 49ers? I got a little worried a while back when they played in Mexico, because the last time 49ers were allowed in Mexico, California became a state. Yeah, it's true. The original 49ers came out to California. They were looking for gold, and they annihilated over 90% of the Native Americans here. Yeah, they were basically California Nazis. Yeah, that's why they're so good at the blitz.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, SF 49ers, more like SS 39ers.
Wow.
Okay, some of you probably didn't get that joke.
Well, we
I
got
guess
it
you went to
because-
Chico State. I'll switch it up. We have Valentine's Day coming up. And I started thinking about my first girlfriend in high school. I felt hard for a girl named Amy. And one day, Amy and her friends, they invited me to the movies. And this gave me this great idea. I was going to buy a bucket of popcorn and then put it between me and Amy. And when she reaches in for the popcorn, I would reach in at the same time and accidentally grab her hand. Right? As I walk into the movie theater, I find Amy, but sitting on the other side of her was Frank. Now, Frank was this cocky asshole. And all the girls would swoon over him. I'd see him all the time flirting with Amy, giving her shoulder rubs, doing her taxes. I don't know, just it's been almost 30 years. I'm a little fuzzy on the details. There he was, sitting next to my Amy, and he had the armrest up. But you know what? I still had my move. So when I finally saw Amy go for reach into the popcorn, I went for it too. And then I felt her nails. They were so well manicured. Her fingers were soft, and her knuckles were hairy. The hell? Frank beat me to my own move. That cock blocking son of a bitch. Do you know what? I still got the girl that night, and Amy became my first girlfriend. We broke up 4 days later, but you never forget your first annulment. And a couple of days later, Frank came out of the closet. Yeah. So I thought about that night at the movies when I touched his hand in the popcorn. He was using my own move on me. Oh, God, I hope that was butter. See, Frank wasn't cock blocking me. He was poon blocking Amy. Is poon block the right word? Maybe it should be something like muff snuff, clam jam, or twat stop, blocking the box, impinge the minge, damming the beaver, stunt the. I'm just gonna move on. So growing up with divorced parents, I met my dad. He would pick me and my brothers and sisters up on the weekend in this awesome van. Like his van had seats in the back. He replaced them with a custom full-size bed. Yeah, perfect for sleepovers with the kids. And the walls, they were lined with velvet all around. So we could put up our homework and the pictures from our coloring books, and they just stuck on the wall like magic.
Oh.
And then I was like, one day I was like, look at, oh, cool. Dad even has a black light in the van. I turned it on. I was like, oh my God, look at all the stars. Like a planetarium. Wow, what the?
Wow.
Must have been a falling star. Yeah, delayed money shot from Dad. Buckle up, kids.
Not dad.
What the fuck?
You are 13.
My dad's van even had heart-shaped pillows to show how much he loved us. Like, I'd be back there, I'd just be rubbing my face on it, you know, and I could smell my dad's aftershave and Marlboro Light 100s and that Astroglide. Yeah, as a kid, I got chicken pox 9 times. You know, Monday morning, I'd be in front of the medicine cabinet. Mom, where's the children's Valtrex? And my dad, he was the original Wreck-It Ralph. At least that's what the ladies called him. He didn't break the internet. No, he broke hearts and hymens.
No.
Now, my dad, he couldn't begin to tell you how much he loved his kids. He also couldn't tell you exactly how many kids he had.
Oh, who cares?
Asking my dad how many kids he had was like asking someone to bid their hand in a game of spades. My dad would be like, I think I got 5 and a P. Pretty strong P. Really, Dad? Just 6? You must really like sandbags. You know, if having kids was a game of spades, my dad would have had more books in the Old Testament. Yeah, so I've spent most of my life just trying to find the one. You know, I've looked everywhere. Nightclubs, Iraq.
Damn.
Yeah, the only hump I could ever find there was on a camel. You know, I tried dating online, you know, tried Bumble, which, by the way, great name for a dating site, Bumble. That's basically just for women to remind them they're about to make a really big mistake. Then I tried Tinder. That didn't work out. So I went to LinkedIn. Well, I'm not going to use Indeed unless I'm looking for like a part-time hookup. Hey, I'm willing to pay $15 an hour. So anyways, people, I am Ruben Anthony. We've got Valentine's Day coming up. I hope you find the one. You know, don't give up. Don't throw in the towel. Because let me tell you something. For every Amy that you waste your best moves on, there's a Frank trying to get his hand on your popcorn. Anyway, that's pretty much my set. By the way, have you guys messed around with these new avatars that they have here in Zoom? I found one. This is my Vahe Ho filter. What do you guys think?
That's pretty
Is
cool.
it a good likeness?
More lifelike than the real one.
I do. I like that hairline, I must say. All right, give it up for Ruben Anthony, everybody. Ruben Anthony closing it out.
Thank you,
strong,
everyone.
He always does. Wow, that thing talks and everything.
Yeah, it does.
It's
That's
like
what
looking
we
into
see
a
every
mirror.
week.
That's creepy, man.
I had it right next to you so I could like model my clothes after you as well.
Oh my god.
Although I think the headline is too far forward.
Yeah, I already made that joke, but thanks.
Oh.
All right, that's enough of him. Okay, switch it to me. All right, you did great. You did great.
Good times.
I have to take this into my own hands here. Hold on. Okay, I don't know, Amanda. Are you paying attention to what's going on right now?
I have no idea what's going on right now.
Okay.
I think I have an avatar for CJ. Hold on, let me check.
We'll yeah. Please do check, and we'll switch.
There
back
it
to
is.
you.
Pretty good likeness to CJ.
I guess, yeah.
Got
is
fur
that?
all over it.
All right.
He's
That was
better
awesome.
looking.
Okay. All right, here we go. I'm now going to launch the poll.
Oh my God.
And once it's launched, it can't be unlaunched. And the voting will
Penicillin.
commence.
Penicillin.
We had so many great comics tonight. We had, of course, Clay Newman, who's on stage right now at the Crow's Nest. And that's in Santa Cruz, California. And then, of course, the great Amanda Cohen, everybody. Cohen. She helped out tonight. So thankful for her to do that and deliver just a phenomenal set, as always. Thank you, Amanda. Then we had Brain Damage, everybody. Brain Damage.
Yep.
You guys remember Brain? Oh, you're supposed to. Oh, let's highlight all these people. Hold on. Let's get you up there. And where's Brain? Hold on one sec. Technical difficulties. By the way, yeah, thank you, David. We love doing this show too. And there's Brain. And then we had Jack Shoots with an awesome set.
And he scores.
Yeah, I thought, dude, honestly, I thought everyone did great tonight. It was a lot of fun. Just a whole lot of fun. And then Ruben Anthony closing it out strong. So, yeah, these are your contenders. I thought there was more. There was Clay also. Yeah.
I think Clay has bailed on us or changed his name. I'm not sure. I can't find him in the room.
He's at the Crow's Nest.
No,
Remember?
he had an actual show tonight.
Oh, he had a real show.
He had a real show.
Hey,
Must be nice.
We were just his sound check.
Yeah. This is just a little warm up for Clay. Clay has humans to entertain.
It's been interesting for me to watch. Like, Zoom comedy is so much different than stage comedy. Like, a lot of the jokes that work in Zoom really, I don't know if they would work on stage, and vice
Very
versa.
different medium.
What?
A different medium.
It's a different medium, yeah. I think people like shorter type of, yeah, just like those types of things. But it's great. I mean, I've really enjoyed watching tonight, and I think everyone did really great. So here we go. Now we will, I think, Amanda, do you see the results up here?
I do.
Okay. So we will go ahead and eliminate the first person. This guy, he's a great, he's a Niners fan, so it feels like he's losing twice in one day. But I really liked your set, Brandon. It was a long set, and
Good set.
you did great. Yeah. So I know Eric really liked it. And,
Fucking loved it.
Right on.
So shout out to Brain. Brain, you are the first to be eliminated. What do you have to say?
It's good that I got eliminated first, man. I gotta go do some homework, man. Boring as fuck, but
Wait, no, Mike used that sound effect. Sorry, guys.
yeah,
So
I don't know what that was. That was pretty dope.
So are you saying you did poorly on purpose?
No.
I'm just kidding.
I didn't say I did poorly. You got me.
No, you didn't. You did really well. Thanks, Brain. See ya. All right, you can remove Brain now. Remove him. Okay, there we go. Ruth, thank you so much for the tip, Ruth. You're awesome. We really appreciate it. It'd be cool if you come to the live show sometime again. Much better now than it was before, even. We've really hit our stride. Yeah, you should come too. I mean, anyone can come. And dude, shout out to Vince and Tammy for the awesome tip. You guys are the best. You're really an awesome couple, and just you're here all the time and you're laughing. I'm sorry. All right, the next person to be eliminated. This guy, dude. This guy had his, we made a big deal about the background, and he left some nasty comments for me on Facebook this week, which was nice. And I get that a lot, so that's fine. You know, I thought I got, you know, we stopped almost doing this show because I was getting like death threats, but after we stopped it, I got even more. So I was like, might as well keep going, you know what I mean? But Ruben Anthony, you are eliminated, but thank you for being on the show and jumping on last minute and stuff.
Oh, there it is. Is that my time?
Nice.
Speaking of which, I think I like the longer format of the sets, right? That was like good because we got to see more of people, yeah. So we'll probably keep doing that. We're down to our final two. This is when we like to bring somebody on board and ask them what they thought and who they think should win and why. So here, let me find somebody. Let's ask Ray. Ray, what did you think of the show tonight? What did you think?
Very good. I liked it. I'm glad you're back.
Yeah. Thank you. This is good. And CJ, you know, like I said, I can't talk about it, but everyone should just flood his DM with messages about missing him.
Oh.
You do that all the time.
In other words, lie.
So do you want to know who I went with? Is that what we're going at here?
Yes, please tell us who you voted for and why.
You know, I like people who break barriers, and doing penis emojis in the chat was a new thing.
Yeah.
That was really.
I had to go with that.
That added like a new dimension to the comedy. You know, that was really special. Okay, so you voted for Amanda. Okay. All right. Well, will that be a harbinger of what's to come?
Why he's expanding his vocabulary.
Let's ask Derek, what did you think of the show tonight? The new format?
It is kind of like how the show, when it first started out, the longer format is better. Gives the comics more time to do more stuff, basically. So.
Yeah, that's true. And
nothing's stopping you then, so.
I did some material up front. I plan on, from now on, I'm going to be doing some material up front again. You know, I kind of got burnt out because I would be writing new jokes for the show for like years, you know, like, and then I got tired of it. I couldn't do it anymore, you know. We all go through.
If you didn't focus on feet so much.
That's kind of like becoming my shtick, and like I'm kind of being known now as the foot comic.
Get help.
I want to be invited to like a podiatrist.
That in the heel.
Yeah.
It's gonna be.
Do you know a comic named Tricks?
No.
Oh, he has a feet thing. We'll talk about it.
You should get together.
All right.
You guys can go toe to toe.
Yeah.
I feel that they are soulmates. Oh, don't.
There's a lot of puns on this show. A lot of puns in Zoom comedy. That's probably a good thing. Wait, hold on. Let's ask Tammy and Vince what they thought. Tammy and Vince.
Oh, they don't like me. I know where this is going.
Honestly, I think it was too long. Maybe 5 minutes.
Because I think I said 5 to 10 minutes for people, so.
But we voted for Jack. Thought he was hysterical.
Oh wow, I'm surprised by that. Thank you,
It was
Sammy.
very funny. No, Jack, you were great. And so did you both agree on that?
No, I voted.
I just agree.
Go along for the ride.
You just did what was safest.
Oh, I feel sleep all the time.
Happy wife,
Karen.
happy life, man.
Karen, is this your first time here?
No, but it's been quite a while.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I just laughed a lot with Amanda. I mean, everyone was funny, but I just really enjoyed most of your jokes. So that was great.
I believe it was a strong show.
It was a great show. And you don't have to apologize for liking Amanda.
She does, some of us.
All right. Without further ado, I know you guys are ready to know who won. So can we get a drum roll, please?
Sure. Hang on a second. Give me a minute here. Wait a second.
By the way, every Friday at the Variety. Okay, here we go. Your
Oh, no,
winner.
do your promo, dude.
Oh, that was pretty much it.
Every Friday?
Oh yeah, and we're gonna be at the Lesher Center for the Arts in Walnut Creek, California, my hometown, on February 18th, and that's gonna be a big show for us. And the people at that theater have been very friendly, and they're helping us with every aspect from promotion to stage setup. And that's gonna
Sorry,
be a
that
big
was an
show.
accident. I swear to God. I swear to
So
God.
catch us there in Walnut Creek, California. You can take BART. It's walkable from BART, and it's gonna be a lot of fun.
No, sorry. I'm sorry.
So let's get that drum roll.
I'm
and I'll
trying
go
to
ahead
find the
and-
drum roll. I thought I was playing the. There we go. I got it. Okay.
Your winner of the Comedy ClusterF is
New Hope.
A New Hope. Yeah, Amanda Cohen. Everybody, give it up for Amanda. I think Amanda, this is your either second or third time winning.
This is my third time. I honestly
Third
didn't
time.
think I was competing tonight. I thought I was
Oh, you are.
doing a set, and then suddenly I show up on the list. So
Don't make Jack feel bad.
I love you, Jack. Jack
I
is
don't-
going to book
I
me
don't
when I
feel
get to
bad.
Texas, right, Jack?
Fuck yeah. Any of you come YouTube? Hey,
Thank you.
come to Texas.
I would totally
Good.
take you up on that. I'll just have to be careful not to get pregnant there.
Literally 6 weeks.
They have ladders.
Yeah.
True, true. I can just find a second story building, although it's all ranch houses, isn't it?
There's
I'll
some
find a
stairs
way.
here.
What part of Texas are you in?
So I'm just outside Austin. I grew up in Austin. I just moved like 45 minutes away I cashed out. Fucking
Nice.
living rich now in a small town.
Okay, cool. Well, then that's awesome. Thank you so much. We will remove you now from this.
Bye.
Say bye to Jack, everybody.
Jack.
Bye, Jack.
Bye, Jack.
Amanda, you are the most winningest contestant on this show with 3 victories. The other people, I think we have 2 people with 2 victories, and you now have 3. So you have differentiated yourself and stood out in the crowd.
I feel like John Larroquette. Like he stopped entering for the Emmys when he was on Night Court, the first generation. He won like 4 years in a row, and then he just said, "Don't submit me anymore. It's not fair to the other actors." So I'm kind of like heading into that territory. Maybe I should just back off for a little while.
Okay, you are of a different
Man would have never
generation.
said that, Amanda.
What?
A man would have never said that.
Who? I'm sorry. Who never would have said that?
A man.
A
she
man
says.
never would
Oh,
have
a
said
man.
what you
No,
just said.
no, but that's what I'm saying is John Larroquette did that.
You got a
He
point
was-
there.
Yeah, he won 4 Emmys.
But
and
this
then
is
said,
Zoom comedy.
He also went gray at 13.
Yeah, you know what? I have always loved John Larroquette for so many reasons, honestly.
I don't even know who he is.
I don't either, but
Dude.
sure.
Okay.
I don't
never
watch
mind.
anything
No,
but
I
Zoom
can't talk to
comedy.
you Philistines anymore.
Last vote you get from me.
Yeah, exactly.
Hold on. I want to know how to pronounce this man's name. What do you guys think? Is it John Bowney or Bone?
I think it's Bone.
Oh.
John, how do you pronounce
I
your
think it's just a typo.
Boney.
how do you pronounce your last name,
It's
John?
Joan.
Bone, right?
Let the man speak.
It's Brown without the R. That's how I remember it.
Bound.
Bound.
Okay.
That's badass,
That's like the Scottish pronunciation, right?
The name
That's
is
right.
Bound. John Bound.
Hey, come on, you guys, points. I knew it was Scottish.
Points.
Points.
Points to House Cohen.
And now tell us what your social security number. Ruth asked me what my favorite strain is. I only consume edibles, and I just get like the different colored ones, and I have the specific ones that I like. But
You like the red ones.
yeah, I do like the red ones. How do you know? Actually, I have different ones for different time of day and stuff. It's all very scientific, but But thanks for asking. Nick, did you say you're on the toilet?
No, I was saying that's your favorite strain.
Oh my God.
Damn.
Thanks, Nick.
I don't even understand that, but I'm offended.
Funniest thing tonight.
As you
Oh,
should.
I got
You don't
you.
have enough fiber in your diet.
Oh, I got you. No, I have very good bowel movements, actually.
That's good to hear.
I can't believe we've come to
Fix
this.
or it didn't happen.
All right, it's that time. Vince, can you hit us with your best dad joke?
I don't have a dad joke, but I got actually a pretty good joke.
Let's hear it.
I was shopping in the store the other night and I saw two lesbians arguing. They were going at it pretty heavy. So I kind of like stopped and was entranced in what they were saying. And finally, one of them said, "If you can prove you're not cheating, let me smell your breath."
That's
fucked up.
I heard a similar joke. So an audience member came up to me after the show on Friday, and they were like, "What do you call two lesbians in a cabinet or a closet?" Yeah, what do you call two lesbians in a closet?
Oh, what do you
Oh, what do you call them?
A liquor cabinet.
Who's catting me out? That was perfect timing.
Yeah, it's always nice when. What about you, Leonardo? What did you think of the show tonight?
That was my first time, and I liked it though. It was cool.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
I'm gonna come back.
Leonardo, what's in your fridge?
Yeah.
Too soon, Derek. Too soon.
It's so creepy.
We ask people what's in their fridge sometimes, and sometimes they show us.
Oh, true.
I like your room, man. That's an awesome room.
In the background.
Oh, it's just the background. Okay.
Yeah.
I like your background.
Appreciate it, bro.
Omer, what do you think of the show tonight?
Narrative
It sucked as usual.
Fuck yeah, Omer.
Thank you. Thank you.
And yet you keep
That
coming
is more
back.
fun in case you haven't noticed. Somebody's trying to do some voodoo on there. There's mention of a glass on a kitchen table, blue stuff, a glass.
Man, that is so creepy.
Where's our Japanese friend today?
We? Yeah, where's we? Where's we at?
Where are we at?
What?
Yeah, where we at?
We here.
All right, we got Zem here. Zem, what do you think of the show?
It was good. I didn't know who to vote for, so I didn't vote. And now Trump will be president.
That's how Trump.
But I just couldn't vote for Hillary. I'm sorry. I could not vote for Hillary. But I really like tonight's format. You know, it's very sort of relaxed. You know, it's not like 3 minutes per person.
Yeah,
it's really nice. It's really sort of, you know, I don't know, really chill. So
I appreciate that feedback. Maybe we'll go this route from now on. Eric Sizemore, people were asking for you to do a set tonight.
Oh, well, no, because you said the show was canceled last week, so Vahe, you are dead to me.
Oh,
is that another death threat?
That does count. I think that does
no,
count.
Vahe, you don't play with my emotions like that.
I didn't realize people would get so emotional. I do apologize. And
Between you and Ruben, I'm drinking, and it's your fault.
was it Ruben's joke about the dad and the?
It was mostly you, Vahe.
Oh.
And how does that make you feel, Eric?
I think everyone, Patricia was the most vocal about not liking the show being canceled and stuff. So
What did I say?
I don't know. You said all kinds
I
of
said
stuff.
you
Do you not
removed all
remember?
meaning from my life.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That made
Patricia,
me.
you could take up knitting, anything. Wow.
Yeah.
I love these shows.
Yeah, these shows are fun.
Oh, you know, I have other stuff, but this is special.
Oh.
Looking special Olympian special?
Yeah.
When you're here, Derek.
As in Forrest Gump special?
David, what's going on with your wall there?
I'm in a hotel and I'm on the road myself right now. I don't know what's going on behind me.
Yeah, I'm so glad you asked. I was wondering too.
What city are you in?
San Diego.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you're just down the street.
Ah, okay.
So she stayed in that one room.
Oh shit.
Does that explain the stains on the floor?
Dude, I live in
David,
LA. I
never
drive
bring your
home.
black
I
light.
don't
Never
stay in
bring
San
the black
Diego.
light.
I stepped in something when I came in here.
David, did we ask you who you thought was the best tonight and who you voted for?
I voted for Amanda because I love a Jewish woman that is turning gray at 13 telling penis jokes. You know, and I've never met an atheist Jew in my life, so it's all. But I also loved who was the guy that did the Jack, you know, about the jokes about the falling down the stairs and everything on account of being in Texas. And that's just funny because it's mean, and I just loved it.
It's tough being a liberal in Texas, I'll tell you that much.
David,
Just
oh my
don't
God,
go to
that's liberal in Texas.
Yeah.
David, is there a mini bar in your room? Can we see
I'm
it?
sure there is.
Let's
Can we see it?
I don't know.
We've never seen a mini bar in this.
Actually, no, there isn't one.
Oh, those cheap bastards.
I
It's kind of a
know.
new thing not to do them.
Yeah, it's because they poured all their money into that wall.
Yeah, they did. They
Blew their load.
on that. Yeah, they put all their money on that. It's a town and country resort when they've got lots of children and all of that kind of action going on. So maybe that's why
I've been
there's
there.
liquor in the room. This I don't know.
Got all the charm of Buffalo Bill and Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
So, but Vahe, I do want to
Yes.
know, what have you done with Chris?
Yes.
Is he under the desk somewhere? Are you hiding him? Do you have him locked up? Because he was
Well-
off the chain the last couple of shows.
All of the
that's
above.
true. Yeah. Well,
And
it's unrelated to his behavior on the last few shows. I don't know. I mean, honestly, the last couple of weeks have been really confusing and stuff, and we're still trying to like figure out what's going on and stuff. I don't have any answers for you because
The last couple of weeks have been confusing for all of us, but it's
Well, who's the puppet master of this thing?
you know, I don't
Like,
think
is there
that-
someone behind you guys, or is it?
It's
This
anyone,
guy.
Twice, right? Blink twice.
Jim Doyle.
Yes.
Yeah, it's Jim Doyle. No, it's Zem. Zem is the evil mastermind behind this show.
Zem is behind it all.
That's why it is. That's why Jim Doyle always calls at the end just to get his cut.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think we just kind of fly by the seat of our pants, you know. We don't really know what we're doing. We're blazing new ground with this show every week. And
As long as you're wearing pants.
it's very poorly
Sorry.
planned, unfortunately. I mean, I think what we need is like a producer of the show
Derek,
that has
show
some
us your
sort of-
pants.
Yes,
Are you wearing
everybody
any pants?
stand up right now. Yeah.
They got no nuts if you don't stand up.
Everybody right now, stand up. Yeah.
I stood up and I disappeared from my camera.
They got no nuts.
Is Derek not wearing pants right now?
I'm wearing
Is that what-
sweats.
It's
Oh,
nothing to
that
be
time
ashamed of.
Billy. That time Billy. Not kidding.
Oh,
That
God.
could have got the show canceled. That one time Billy stood up and he was wearing nothing.
Oh.
And that's why you don't see Billy on the show anymore.
Oh.
I don't think that this show can technically be canceled because we're not on any kind of like platform or anything. you know?
Right.
Where does
He
it
was
live
here
stream?
tonight. He was sending me the usual, inappropriate PMs.
Oh, was he? Oh.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah, sorry
probably
about
some.
And I
he's
saw him on
probably
screen
some
for a little
member of
bit.
Mensa or something. And the whole mental retardation thing is just this cover, so can't get prosecuted in court.
Oh,
I don't know what you're talking about, Derek.
In other words, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure Billy's a genius who's been faking all along.
By the way, I think Nick Nelson looks like CJ in like 20 years.
I,
Except you see his whole face.
True enough. It's my curse.
Now, thank you for being here, Nick. And this has been a fun show. I'm glad we decided not to stop doing this.
Yay.
Yeah.
oddly panicked when I thought you were going to cancel the show.
I know. I didn't know what I'd be doing either. at
Oddly
this-
panicked. Yeah.
Can't let the haters win.
Was it a coincidence that the doomsday clock moved to 90 seconds to midnight and then you brought the show back? Is that a coincidence?
In the same way,
Yes.
Vahe has moved into the undead category for me.
Well, he's been there for a long time. It's just that nobody's noticed till now.
Derek, are you saying that this show moves us closer to Doomsday or farther away from Doomsday?
I don't
Vahe
know.
is clearly a symbol of doomsday.
I think we're past Doomsday, actually.
Vahe's one of the
No, I can still get.
Horsemen of
Oh,
the
it could get so much worse. This isn't
yeah.
it. This is pre-apocalypse. We're not even post-apocalypse yet.
When Edward's fridge is empty, we know we're close to the apocalypse.
I wish I had that fridge.
If only
That's
it was
nice.
real.
Great fridge.
Where are the heads?
How do you close both doors on that fridge?
In the freezer where they belong. What?
I like it. Champagne chilling.
It is nice to see you guys in person too. So I mean, like, I know some of you at least live close enough to come to a show, and Brain came to a show recently. Ray came to a show, and he really liked the chairs.
Come on. I liked it all. Like the nice bar, very casual, relaxing after.
Yeah,
You know?
dude.
Right
By
at
the
the
way,
bar. It's so easy to get to from bar, like boom,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you're in.
that's true. It's very accessible. Your wife has like a great laugh, by the way. Do you know that? Has anyone?
I will tell her that. Yes.
It's an awesome. It's like what you want to hear when you're performing on stage and stuff. And
Well, yeah, I've been told by my friends. One of my best friends said, if you guys get divorced, I'm keeping her as a friend. Just so you know. And it's like, all right, man.
That's a good
Thanks.
fucking laugh.
it is, yeah.
Do you see why I got married you, Ted?
Tell her.
You're just incredible.
Who's talking right now?
Someone with Edward. I think.
Oh my God, we're channeling divorce court.
Oh, there you
Tim.
So Billy, hey.
Billy, you hurt your back. I hope you're feeling better. It's nice to see you.
Oh, where's Wolf? I'll go to a food bank tomorrow. Where's Patty doing?
No. Sorry, we're not doing that.
Oh, we were so
Is
All right.
Is that the person? Is that the Billy you were talking about a second ago?
Yes.
It's Billy.
Yes.
People love
Hey.
Billy. Everyone. Some people love him. Some people hate him, and some people think he's okay.
I mean,
I like
Call
him.
the
I
Space Cowboy.
Should put up
I
a
think
poll.
you have to take the things he says with a grain of salt and stuff. I don't think Billy means any harm.
Well, I make sure that all my doors and windows are locked when he comes on.
Billy's a good guy, and or maybe he's not. I honestly don't know. I think he probably is, but
Yeah,
all
he
right,
said that about
everybody.
Charles
What's his
Manson,
shtick?
too.
Adios,
What's his
Leonardo.
routine?
What's what?
What's his shtick? Why is Billy so dangerous?
Well, so I guess
no.
he like messages people, specifically like the ladies on the show, and he
Appropriately chats.
yeah, he writes stuff like that. Leonardo, thanks for joining us, man. See you later.
You know what's a
Have
weird
a great night.
coincidence?
Have a good
Billy
night.
has a foot fetish
Good
as
night.
well as Vahe has a foot fetish.
I just realized that.
Yeah, I gotta say, since I started covering this show, I'm getting some weird Amazon ads. Okay.
Is that right?
I never got any feet stuff in the past. Okay. And then I start coming to your show. It's just feet.
What are you Googling during the show, Eric?
I got nothing. Not a foot dude. I'm not a foot dude.
Sure.
I screen cap them. You want to see them? I can pull them up.
Yeah, let's see him. Why
Patricia,
not?
bring those feet back. Come on, give me those toes.
I'm kidding. I'm drunk as shit. I'm not doing nothing.
Oh.
Nah, I'm a librarian and I'm off the clock, so no looking up on off the clock.
Oh my word. Okay, well now this is taking quite a dark turn.
And that is why Billy is messaging you, Patricia.
Patricia, do you drive with those feet? That's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
Oh, it's not my thing.
Thank you guys so much. I hope you have a wonderful week. I hope this show brought you joy as much as it brought me pain. No, I'm kidding. No, I liked it. It was fun. And we will get CJ back. I have faith that he will return and will be stronger than ever.
Or they find the body.
I'm sorry, we're supposed to message him, but I don't remember if we're supposed to be nice or mean.
Nice.
Message him, be nice to him, and tell him how much you missed him tonight and how much you want him to come back. And
alternate between love and hate. That keeps him mentally and emotionally confused and vulnerable. And then that will bring him back.
True.
And we'll be
CJ.
able to control
Why sent messages and
Should I
Welcome to
send
the TED Talk on
Should I
emotional
send
manipulation.
CJ the feet pics? I don't like.
No, if
Hey,
enough
when
people
you send
You like
CJ feet
fungus
pics,
flare
yeah.
pics.
if
He
enough
might
people
appreciate
message
that.
CJ, we all get free tacos from Taco Bell.
What?
Wait, pictures of feet with Taco Bell?
No. Oh my God.
standing in Taco Bell. Yeah.
all
If
right.
enough people message
man, the
CJ,
internet is so
everybody gets a
weird.
free taco from Taco Bell.
Okay. Jackie leaving?
You sounded like you're wrapping up like 5 times now.
Yeah, I was like trying to.
Hey, Jack,
follow
since
us.
you're down there in
There you go,
Texas, can I ask you a quick question? Is 6th Street still a thing in Austin?
It is, but everything's gotten much more violent down here in the last few years. It's pretty
Wow.
crazy.
You're saying that
Austin-
like it's a bad thing.
Well, Austin became like a douche bro tech guy playground. So it's like it's increased like there's really nice things to do, but then also everything else is really shitty. But comedy's blown up the last few years, so I'm thankful for that. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. I just started a couple years ago, so that's good.
Jack, you know my buddy Maggie Mayfield?
I know the
Maggie.
name.
Right on. Yeah, Amanda knows Maggie.
But
Jack,
come
you
down
should know
here.
Maggie.
Come down here and if you're a comic, I'll put you on a show. If not, I'll give you some or even still I'll get you some recommendations in Austin. It's blown up, but either way, you have a good night. It's midnight here, so I'm peacing out. Yeah, have a good one.
Good night.
Night.
All right, wait, hold on. Somebody, before we go, I just want to make sure that somebody just joined, but I think they just left. So
Alaska time zone.
all right, everybody. It was nice seeing y'all. Have a wonderful week. Let's keep in touch. I'm on Facebook a lot and Instagram. I know a lot of you guys are. It's fun seeing you post stuff, and we can communicate that way through the joys of modern technology. So
You're still dead to me on Facebook, bye.
Fair enough. All right, everybody.
Bye. Thanks.
Thank you.
y'all.
Have a